How's it going, everyone? This is Officer Jefe here, making sure you're all respecting the quarantine. Yeah, but seriously, Jefe here with a new game called This is the Police. Seems like a pretty interesting game. I've seen, I think, like a 15-minute preview. It looks like, you're getting a squad, going around, solving crimes. There may be some morality components in it. Anyway, it looks like a fun game to let's play. I picked this up as part of the Humble Bundle Conquer COVID, which I believe is still going to be going on for perhaps 2 or 3 more days by the time this video gets uploaded. So it's $30. You get a whole bunch of great games, and yeah, one of them is This is the Police. So hopefully you'll get a chance to pick that up, and I hope you enjoy this new Let's Play. So let's check it out. We'll start a new game in story mode. Alright, we get some good newspapers coming in. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. Love to work in this city.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
So sounds like we're, a cop, has some moral issues, which is kind of realistic.
I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Alright, looks like we're in control now. Getting some blinding from the camera flashes. So good morning. Yesterday, Mayor's office officially announced your resignation. This comes as a surprise. Do you know about it in advance? Alright, well, looks like we're playing as this guy. I thought we were playing as, like, the new police chief, but maybe we're playing as the old police chief as we transition in. Let's figure it out. Sure. It's a surprise. So we already knew the name of our successor. So no. New man, department veteran. We'll just say no. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? I'm just going to be very non-committal, because I have no idea what any of these things do to the outcome of the game. So we'll say perhaps. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many believe that police are still cooperating with the Mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? Yeah, no comment. That sounds like a good non-committal answer. Alright, so it looks like in the past, we have some shady connections to the Mafia. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Sure. Personal relationship, why not? Thank you.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick. As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man."
I'll do my best.
"And quit smoking at the office. One of my friends will be using it soon."
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number.
YouTube, don't demonetize
Mr.
me.
Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Alright, we made it through day one. Okay, so it seems like we get some backstory from there. Looks like the mayor's pretty corrupt. Perhaps we were involved in some corruption schemes ourselves, but maybe now we're rethinking it. We don't really seem to get along with a lot of people, and it looks like we're probably playing as the main character, Jack, during his last 180 days before he transitions out of the office. So that's cool. Jack Boyd, only assholes join the mafia. Oh man. Did I really say this? I don't remember saying that. Cleanness is good. Civil servants' wages won't be raised. That's not good. I definitely haven't been corrupt enough if I'm driving this old beater.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
I'm really loving the writing. It's pretty good.
My deputy, Francis Kendrick, he recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Damn, Kendrick looks like an old man like me. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. But I would like some tips since I am new to the game. So hopefully that doesn't annoy y'all. Sure. Okay, so we got officers, we got to move employees. Alright, fair enough. I'll try and skip through this as quickly as possible. Okay, important characteristics. Professionalism. 150 is average. Then this guy must be freaking a baller as hell. Okay, rise and fall. Okay, energy. How tired? Uh-oh. Don't want them to run out of energy. Some additional characteristics are hidden. Some cops are lazy, while others drink too much. Oh no. Alright, so we got 3 cops who are above average, 4 who are not, and 1 who's... What? Price! Who are you? And who are these guys? They got some brown color, which means what, they're undercover cops or something? Alright, anyway, we got Shift B. Start the day. This freaking giant cigar is ruining my city. Oh, good. Can call the SWAT on people. Okay. Spawned them? Okay. Alright. Check how many units you're allowed to sell. Send. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending the SWAT. They must be accompanied by at least 1 officer. So, this doesn't look like we need the SWAT team. So, hit and run. Parking lot ran over a homeless guy. Drove off. Mission may look simple at first until it turns into a brutal meat grinder. Or a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. That... Come on, guys, give me an accurate description. Alright, well, I'm going to send Tsubaki and we'll send Price as well. Just get her out of the station. This doesn't look like too intense of a crime. Okay, so this is interesting. I was thinking before this is kind of like XCOM, where, you know, you have to send your agents out to deal with things. A drunk man trying to go in. He's fighting with the security guard. We'll send Purdy. She should be able to handle this by herself. But it's also kind of like what's that other game? Mini Metro. You gotta map out how far people are around the city. Oh God. Alright, let's look at the report. Everything goes well. Police capture the criminals and nobody dies? Oh God, just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, yeah, and dead civilians bother the mayor even more than living ones. Oh God. The offender escaped. Aw. So she's lost her skills. Alright, here's the report here. The offender escaped again? Come on, Purdy. Maybe I should be sending more officers out. Doesn't look like we're being overwhelmed. An armed robbery? Okay, so we gotta send our best police officers out there for an armed robbery. A fight. So just two random dudes are fighting. We'll send two of our lower cops, you know, just in case there's another armed robbery out there again. Okay, so we got Purdy back. I don't know what we're doing with this cash money. Hopefully we won't need to send the SWAT. Assault in the ghetto. Uh-oh. Some teens attacked a musician. Alright. Alright, Price, get out there. I believe in you. They might contact you, okay. Don't waste all your time. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Okay. Vehicle in question. Sorry, was this the armed robbery? Who did I even send out here? Armed robbery in the suburb. Loud laughter. I don't think we should sneak in. But perhaps we should do this one. Knocking on the door could get a shot. Alright, great job. Excellent job, officers. The fight has been reported. Good job. Okay, so I can see how we level up our police. If we send, you know, one high-level officer, one low-level officer, more likely to level them up, and then perhaps these low-level officers can get some bonuses. Price, I'm looking at you. Okay, it's about 6 o'clock in the evening. I don't know how long our shift is. How'd these guys do with the assault? Nice! Hey, we got Price better. Good job. All of our police came back. It's looking good. Looking ready for... There may be more crime at night, though. Oh, nope. It's just the end of the day. Don't have to worry about crime. Alright. Click end the day here. You can order a cop to come and work overtime. Someone's bound to make a mistake. I don't think anybody needs to come in and do overtime. I don't know what the hell these guys are doing. Also, why is she extra tired? Shift A, so these guys are at home. Alright, whatever. Maybe these guys get more tired more often?
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Interesting. Alright, so looks like Kendrick's on his way out. He's definitely hella corrupt. Looks like we are determining whether we want to be corrupt or not. We got 180 days to make $500,000. That seems like a hard thing to do above board, but Kendrick told us we could do it lawfully. So, you know, as we keep going along, we'll see what comes up. We'll see how we make that money. Until next time, this is Officer Jefe. Hoping you all have a wonderful weekend and are really remembering to take care of yourself.